pull a bit away from NATO or or
I think that we would just as soon retire NATO as a structure. I think that's something that is in the back of President Trump's mind, has been for a long time. I mean, what is the rationale, the raison d'être for NATO? And you've heard all these cute remarks about keep the Soviets out and the Germans down and all that nonsense. Now, having failed to make that case effectively, they start the war in Ukraine and try to say, oh, well, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, the Russians are not coming. The Russians don't want to come. They have effectively gotten control of what is most important to them. They would like to consolidate this and bring the fighting to an end. And the Europeans in particular are saying, well, we want this to continue. Most of the people on the Hill are happy to let it continue in the United States. They see it as a moneymaker for them. What a catastrophe, but that's the way people look at it. That's why I was saying about the African warlord is more concerned about his people than the people in Washington are about us. So now I'm not saying that about President Trump per se. I think President Trump sees it differently. I think he sees it's time for Europe to be on its own. The Europeans have